Right, guys, we're here. The 12s Ultra. Nice and cool in the studio now, thank goodness. Bought this from Giztop around about $1,200. This is the Chinese version. I got the 8 gig and 256, but you can actually get on their website the 12 gig and 512 gigabyte of storage, and that's around $1,350, $1,359 to be exact. So, without further ado, let's have a look. Xiaomi, apparently not being released globally, which is a shame. And here, SIM tray ejector tool, a manual as well, and a silicone case with that huge, by the looks of it, cutout for the camera. It's going to keep it safe. It's going to keep it from scratches, I suppose. I personally will not be using it. Let's pull this out. Oh, I don't know what, I loved the Xiaomi 11 Ultra last year. Absolutely loved it. 67 watt 2-pin charger. Okay, so in the UK you're going to need to have an adapter for this. 67 watts and a Type-C charging lead. Standard. You get a charger with it. Good stuff. So first and foremost, let's just check out the design, how it looks and feels in the hand. Oh, quite difficult to get that sticky bit off. Also be testing if an eSIM card works. Oh. Let's take this off, come on. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Xiaomi 12s Ultra. I don't know if that's real leather or not. I've not watched any videos on this or any unboxing, so I don't know, but that feels nice. Feels premium leather. That camera array is insane. Whew. So we have a 50 megapixel sensor, 48 megapixel and a 48 megapixel rear triple camera. It's got the IMX989 sensor, huge 1-inch sensor in this bad boy. So we should get some nice natural bokeh instead of using portrait mode. Xiaomi logo. Look at that. Curved edges as well, just like the Xiaomi 11 Ultra as well. That was curved. So they haven't gone for a flat display or like a sort of a block sort of look. Power, volume rocker. Got sound by Harman Kardon again, just like the 11 Ultra, and the speakers were fantastic on that. Beautiful. Bottom. I really like that sort of this gold rail. It's nice. Yeah, beautiful. Speaks for itself. So the display, 6.73 inches AMOLED display, 2K resolution, and also LTPO HDR10 Plus support as well. And we're straight in. So obviously Giztop, they install, well, they should have installed, yeah, Play Store. So obviously they don't come with Play Store as standard because it's a Chinese smartphone. We're going to be using this in the UK. What I'm going to do now quickly is put my SIM card in there. See if I get any signal. Okay, time to insert my SIM at the bottom. So 2 holes there. You got to watch. You got to be careful which hole you put your, as it were, your SIM tray ejector tool. Do not put it in there because I believe that's a microphone. You might mess your microphone up, so be careful when doing that. Okay. SIM tray, we have SIM 1 and SIM 2. You can have 2 nano SIMs. Let's put my eSIM in the SIM 1 tray. Slide this in. We're in. Now, back in the day, I remember you used to have to restart your phone. when putting a new SIM card in. Let's see what we get here, shall we? Okay, oh, we've got an update available, which is always good to see. We've got 4G, oh, can't see that. We've got 4G plus there at the moment, and we just saw there's an update available as well. This display looks absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Super, super glossy, tremendous viewing angles. Let's see the software experience. So obviously this is Chinese, so you're going to get a lot of this, unfortunately. But you can work around it, and you will be able to work around it. So this is it. I mean, there's no real app drawer there, but I believe you can turn that on in the settings to have an app drawer. But these are the apps that you get pre-installed when you do buy it from Giztop, the Chinese version. But as you can see, there's full English support. We go to settings. Oh, there we go. Full English support. Let's go to the display. Display resolution, full HD plus at the moment. Let's whack it in W Quad HD plus. Refresh rate is default. Custom. Refresh rate, look, you can 60, 90 or 120. Always got to have the 120. Oh, there we go. And there's dark mode available if you want to use dark mode. I do not want to use dark mode at the moment. Okay. My device. Some specs for your information. We have MIUI 13. Oh God. That was my Pixel 6 Pro. That just dropped on the floor without a case on. Sorry, Pixel 6 Pro just interrupting the video. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, there's no damage because it wasn't in my case. Right, sorry. That flickering as well is not on the phone. It's just my camera settings to do with, it's to do with refresh rates and shutter speeds. Anyway. Yep, there's specs there. Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. So I'm going to be doing a throttling test to see how well this throttles, or if it throttles at all. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 was renowned for that, unfortunately. But yeah, there we go. Fingerprints as well. So let me set a fingerprint up, shall we? Let me just do this quickly. Just added my fingerprint. I'm just going to add face data as well. Where's my face? It's got a camera in there as well, so face one done. Okay, let's turn this volume up and lock. Okay, no, I love that locking sound. Nice. Okay, already better than the Pixel 6 Pro's fingerprint sensor. So much better than the Pixel 6 Pro's. Okay, I like that. I'm not really a big fan of on-screen or under-screen fingerprint sensors. I do prefer them on the side, but that seems to be working well. Let's try my face. Oh, and you just swipe to unlock. Okay, you can set that so it'll unlock automatically. Face unlock, yeah, stay on lock screen. No, turn that off. So now, when I do it, yeah, straight in. Super. Fingerprint sensor looks very good. Face ID, rapid. Super, super good. One thing I've noticed these last couple of minutes while holding this phone is less room for my sort of, because I've got big hands. So I don't really want to be putting my fingers and stuff on the camera, obviously, for obvious reasons. I don't want to get it greasy. So that's something to consider if you have large hands. Holding that's fine, but sometimes I'm catching my finger on that. Okay, so that might reduce the experience slightly. I don't know if anyone else has pointed that out, but obviously there is a large area, isn't it? And it's an absolutely stunning area as well, to be honest. Okay, so I have played around with it for 20 minutes or so. I've now enabled the app drawer, so when you swipe up, all your apps are in there. I've installed a couple of applications as well. I've put the Play Store there, so it's there on every page. I've installed Twitter. I've also installed Google Keyboard, so Gboard. Oh, also installed CPU Throttle for my future throttling videos. But yeah, so Google keyboard there, superb, fantastic. I've also been playing with the cameras as well, which I'll show you in a moment, but I'm quickly going to test the speakers. I've also installed Google Chrome. Now, I've said before, with these Chinese phones and software, for some reason, the original Google Chrome from the Play Store will not install, so you have to download Chrome Beta. Okay, so the Harman Kardon speakers. Let's yeah, superb, just like the 11 Ultra. I can't really compare them side by side, but audio quality is great. Nice amount of bass in there as well. It doesn't sound cheap or thin. And yeah, a proper stereo experience as well. Superb. Okay guys, so let's get into the camera department. Impressive camera system. We have 4K 60 on the back with stabilization.
In the field. You have little bumblebees and ladybirds. I've got some little baby butterflies as well.
Baby butterflies?
Yeah.
Where's the baby butterfly?
Hang on, let me get the scissors. I will get them in a minute, hang on.
Mummy, why does these have to be in its thingy?
Because if you're going to use these are in between the flowers. If you cut them, they'll be like little, just go amongst flowers, they're like little, I don't really know.
4K 60 then. So on the front, you only get 1080p 30. Some people have, you know, complained about that, moaned about that. But yeah, in video mode, we get 1080p 30 on the front video. Good quality. Stabilization is there as well. So limited to 1080p 30 on the front. No 4K, unfortunately, on the front camera, front video on the 12s Ultra. Stabilization though. Quality, as you'd expect, is very good though by the looks of it. So you are getting a good video camera. So we have a 50 megapixel main sensor. I did have a couple of shots. This is probably the best one that come out. Looks like my son needs a poo. But yeah, 50 megapixel. You have to go to the settings and actually choose 50 megapixel. Otherwise, they're just pixel binned down if you use the standard way. Again, another 50 megapixel shot right there. I mean, it looks fantastic. Contrast, very contrasty, and also the dynamic range is decent as well. Sometimes on some cameras, the RGB lights are sort of blown out. This one here is using the 5x zoom within the camera. You get a 5x setting that you can just press and bang, you there. And I think that is looking very, very good. Even when zooming and pinching in, the quality is superb. That is a standard, that's the standard lens. And this is the ultra wide lens as well. They've got a distortion autocorrect in the settings which you can turn on, and I believe this is turned on for this one here. So that is the ultra wide, and that's actually 48 megapixel sensor for the ultra wide. Oh, that was another one I did too. 32 megapixel on the front. I think initially they had those stupid little filters and beauty things that are automatically on with that shot, and I believe that one as well. That's the portrait, and that one. You can tell my skin's all soft and stuff. And then I turned it off. That's the more natural look there. Very pleased with the quality. Yeah, very pleased. Portrait mode as well seems to be working really well. So yeah, camera system, guys. Very impressed. 4K 30 stabilization is very good. Only 1080p on the front, which might disappoint some people. But overall, the quality is very good. Now there is a setting quickly, just this final piece. Or you can shoot up to 8K. Sorry, I don't even know why I didn't say that. I didn't bother shooting in 8K. What is at 8K at 24 frames per second. No one's going to be viewing this on an 8K screen or anything, I don't think anyway. Anyway, I just want to show you settings. You can turn on Dolby Vision, which then disables a few things like video encoder and stuff. Dolby Vision to capture lifelike details, stunning colours. So I might even do a video purely just on Dolby Vision video, just to see what the quality is like and how it compares. Yeah, that's Dolby Vision on at the moment. But yeah, that's that. Camera system, very impressed. In its own right, not comparing it to anything, it does a fantastic job. So this very nearly brings me to the end of the 12s Ultra video. I mean, a few things. There's NFC, obviously, on the device. You can turn on and off. This is the sort of system. Dolby Atmos is on as well. Another few other things to go over. It's got a vapor chamber liquid cooling in here as well, so that might come into play when I do the throttling test. Also, when you look at the phone, it's got Wi-Fi 6 connection. Also, we've got a 4,860 milliamp battery with that 67 watt fast charger as well. And in terms of storage, it's UFS 3.1 storage on this beauty. In terms of build quality, very similar to the 11 Ultra. The top rails, the sides, the curves, very similar. Obviously, the big difference is this camera array on the back, and they got rid of that rear display. Remember that rear display, which I really liked. I don't know why they didn't incorporate it into this again. They've gone full ball camera on this device, but yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. So, any questions about this, pop them in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this content, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.